Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as the Oracles of Sinch, where they didn't see this one coming. Well, he apparently had a defensive alliance with the Kurgans, and the Kurgans backstabbed him, and now, of course, got to deal with the Kurgans, which, you know, they impossible to get rid of once and for all, so it is usually better to get an alliance with them. Anyway, so you've got nearly a little bit more than 2 full armies coming at you. They're somewhat damaged, so that's actually kind of good, the reinforcements that is. We just need to worry about this first army here. What we do is not control large armies, because that's going to deny, let's see, from this unit to this one. So 4 units of Blue Horrors, a Chaos Knights of Sinch, and the Chaos Furies. That's fine, we don't really need them at the start of this battle here. However, we still have to deal with quite a lot of force at the start, but if we can just manage to beat this first army, then we should be able to establish enough towers to hopefully get rid of the others. Now, unfortunately, Sinch towers are not fantastic against mortal units. They're really good against demons, because they do magic damage. But yeah, against mortal units, not so much. Alright, so let's pop this down on the Forsaken there, and oh, we do have a Lord of Change. What equipment does he have? Torment Blade. Okay. So we might be able to do a few things with this. Yeah, no unlimited magic, and at least it's a Sinchian one. Okay, okay, alright. I think I can make do with that. Let's just jump in and see what we can do. But yeah, I think not controlling a large army would be the right call here, because while we deprive ourselves of, what, 6 units, we deprive them of more than 20. It's a valuable trade-off. It means that when our units do come into the battlefield, I have to, like, actually bring them in. So they could have the ability to recapture some points if they come in from the right location. Hopefully they don't show up from where the AI do. Unfortunately, I just have no idea where they're going to show up, because when you do this in a siege defense, you can't actually change where your reinforcements come from. Because the game doesn't... See, I didn't expect you to do this stuff, even though we did it all the time in Warhammer 2. See, it just doesn't pay attention. Now, because we've got this Lord of Change here with some pretty damn good spells, if we have a look... And we've got a lot of Winds of Magic. We've got Infernal Gateway. That'd be really good if we can get them to clump up in a certain area. That way we don't actually have to rely on towers. So, of the areas that we can get them to clump up, this one here is okay. It's really not a great defensive position, because only 1 tower. You can put barricades here and here, but I actually find that the AI will still bash through it. They won't just go through this one. Which is a bit annoying. I think this is one of the most difficult positions to actually defend. There's this one here. This is probably a better one. There's only 2 ways in. But yeah, this tower here can shoot anywhere within this area. So if we pop that down there, the quality of the tower doesn't really matter that much with Sinch, because it's all essentially the same thing. It's all just like the magic bolts. They just get slightly more damaging. So you're actually better off building loads of tier 1 towers. So what we'll do here is build like a barricade defensive trap, because they've got mostly melee units, right? Okay. So let's have a look here. What do we got? I was kind of hoping somebody had a chromatic tome equipped. We've got that. That could be useful. Alright, so... that's going to be useful as well. They don't have any flying units. Oh, but that's actually blocking that. Okay, ideally we want the garrison to take the damage first, rather than the army. Hopefully this will deter them from attacking this location. Give them a relatively easy target here. One of the annoying things about horrors is loose formation. It's really hard to cramp them into these bloody settlements. It's quite possible they're not going to shoot very well, and there's... yeah, well, we'll see what we can do. Alright, make sure none of them are on skirmish mode. Because you do need to check. Alright, yeah, we're good there. Guard mode all of them. You just hang back over here. Is that all of our troops? Except for these two. Garrison units. Where should I put them? Because it's just too cramped over there at the moment. Can't see where our reinforcement spot is. I have no idea. Let's see. Where can I put them? If I put them in here, they're just going to hinder us. What I could do is get them out of the city, but they've got all the exits blocked. So I actually can't get them out of the city. And trolls will outrun them, so I'm just, yeah, I'm stuck inside here. There's no way to get out, and there's nowhere to put them where they're actually going to be useful. Because, yeah, mammoths is going to come in here and bloody destroy us. Alright, well, if I can't do that, then maybe I'll just use them as meat shields here. I don't have anything else to do with them. I don't know what else to do. Sometimes you can actually have too many units inside your city. So yeah, I definitely stand by the not controlling large army here. Having more troops would not have helped. We really have to hold on to just one defensive position. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Cool. I really wish it would tell you that this unit, this ability here, can only activate on like 4 or 5 units. Okay. So we want to build probably the spike trap. That'd be best. Bouncer power's in our favor to begin with, but they have a lot more reinforcements than we do. Yeah, if anything, we want to try to lure them to come and attack us here. Not. Give them no incentive to go and attack this barricade. Oh yeah, docking, that's a great idea. Hey, do you want to become completely ineffective? Yeah, let's go dock. Ah, great. They are actually obstructing him. The construction there. There we go. It's better. Now they can actually stand on top of it and it should be fine. I really don't want to sacrifice these 2 units here, but I'm not really sure what else I can do. Just try to reorganize the pink horrors here a little bit better. Yeah, just go over there and... Oh, you're on skirmish mode. That shouldn't be happening, but that's fine. Yeah, just get them to soak up the initial charge of this stuff, because I had nowhere to put them. As they get past the barrier damage, I'll maybe send them back here. If they can just get a couple of shots off, that'd be good. Don't worry about casting any spells just yet. We want to wait for the big ones. And also, the Norse controls aren't that big of a deal. Okay, you come over to here. They won't be able to shoot anymore, but just using them as a barricade, essentially. Hold back the enemy as much as we can. Yeah, I'll use this in a moment, not yet. This one here is not listening to me. Keep telling it to come back here. Alright, let's slow down those mortar champions there. Reduce their melee attack. Alright, we can spend some supplies to upgrade this. I might as well just go straight to tier 4 when the supplies hit high enough. But yeah, really not that important. Good, they're not prioritizing this area here. That's what we wanted. We want them to all come over this way. Alright, what we really need to be aiming for are the mammoths. Could you get back a little bit more? They're just dying too quick. Don't worry about it. They're just garrison. Just stay in there. Alright, ready for this? Don't think I want to overcast it. Single casting it should be fine. And maybe slow down the mammoth just a little bit. Because that one there reduces its melee attack. And the amount of damage being done is pretty damn good. Alright, I would like to give these guys an actual command to attack the mammoths, but please don't move around like crazy. Just stay exactly where you are. And you didn't need to move at all, just shoot the damn mammoth. Okay, ready to pop this down again? Yep. Do it. Alright. This guy here should be able to do a bit of damage to the mammoth in melee. And if he gets hit, the barrier will keep him protected. Plus he's got a potion of healing. Alright. Okay, we've got enough supplies to pop this down. Alright, reinforcements came from... Alright, from a pretty good location. That's good. Alright, just wait until they've deployed most of their units over here, and then we'll start recapping some of these points. But yeah, we did tons of damage from 2 casts of Infernal Gateway. That's what we wanted to do there. Don't let that mammoth get away. And yeah, he was fine there. What are you doing? You're on bloody guard mode, you dipshit. Don't move around. Right, so far we've lost 1 unit. It was only a garrison troop. Obviously garrison troops don't really matter. The spell here doesn't do anything. We can actually probably get quite a bit of Winds of Magic out of this when we pop down both of these abilities here at the same time. And that'll give us Storm of Fire ability, which is pretty good. Yeah, what I recently found out is that when the AI abilities, they're not triggered by casting magic, they just have a cooldown. So if you, for example, go up against Cinch and they've got that ability, and they run out of magic, they can still keep doing that just on their cooldown. So, absolute bullshit. The AI do not play by the same rules as you. I don't know how they get away with this crap with Creative Assembly sometimes. It just gets more and more egregious as time goes on. Okay, it would be good if you can kill that mammoth. Actually, no, just hang back, hang back. I'll get this one to do it. Don't worry about the Storm of Fire right now. We're just not under a huge amount of pressure. Okay, if we can hit them in the rear, maybe we can get these to break so these guys here can recover their barrier. Come on, shoot it. There we go. Don't have to deal with that one. That's the first wiped out unit as well. Cool. With them running back, that gives the Forsaken some time to get some barrier back. Just gives them a little extra oomph. This over here is working out very nicely. But yeah, just having one open area where all of their forces come in is really helpful. Alright, we can pop up down the Storm of Fire here. They might not dodge it because they're already shooting. but they're also not really doing much, so maybe just chill for a moment. Alright, we got no reserves left. Let's just use up a bit more Winds of Magic before we pop down the Power Stone. Okay, this guy's getting shot, get him out of there. So yeah, it's shooting pink bolts. Alright, let's go and start recapping some of these points so we can get other towers down. Don't have any intention of actually holding on to these points against the reinforcements, but if we can have towers just temporarily do a bit of damage, it's better than nothing. I don't think there's enough of them there to... Hang on, you move back and you take the place there. Enough of them to justify a spell cast or anything, and even that I'm just not sure about. Just save it for a bit, because we're not under a lot of pressure here. Actually, that would be... I think that'd be alright. Because there's a lot of Marauder champions in there. It's not like tons of them, but we did kill a lot of them already. Probably going to do a little bit of friendly fire damage to our own troops, but oh well, it's all part of the plan. Good, all these ones over here are shattered, no chance of them rallying and dealing with us over here. Their reinforcements are coming from over this way, so they're taking ages to get back. If we want to recap any points, go for the ones over here, because it'll take them the longest to get that way. This is not even worth a spell cast. Maybe I should pop down Searing Doom. Or maybe get the Forsaken to run out and fight them. Now that we're just fighting these lords over here. Good, that all worked out. Yeah, definitely looks like these barricades kind of obstruct their view a little bit. Like, they're not firing very well. The ones behind them are actually firing better. See, I did a terrible job with docking. Absolute terrible job of it. Okay, get these guys here to stop firing. Actually, just everybody stop firing for now. Right, this one here has run out of ammo. Don't think it's part of the garrison, so don't want to send it anywhere where it's going to get killed, but just leave it there, I guess. Okay, got rid of both of those lords. And we ran off those Mordor hunters. Good. Good, recapping points, that's what we need to do. So far, only one garrison unit of ours has died. It's looking good. You really probably should be shooting out this way, killing these ones.
Embrace the change.
All right, let's use the Power Stone and see exactly how much we can get out of it. Alright, I'm going to need these guys to get back over here. Yep, that one's shattered. Good enough. Don't worry too too much about that. Okay, this is done over here. Next stop for you is... restrict camera. Over that way. There you go. Right. Actually, run over here, finish that one off, and then maybe I'll go over that one instead. Because there's more tower positions for them, it's more valuable. Alright, so this one lasts for 31 seconds. This here lasts for 20 seconds. So we should do the power stone first. So we're at 44 winds of magic. Let's see how much we can get out of this. So what we're doing here is essentially the unlimited magic bug, but we can just only make use of it this one time here for some extra wins, and it will only last as long as the power stone holds, which is for another 10 seconds. But then once we lose the Locus of Conjurations, we're going to go down significantly. Yeah, there we go. It's not going to go up by as much. And yeah, we're done anyway. Good, that one shattered. Let's go over here. The great thing about shattering them here and not wiping them out is that it's delaying the enemy reinforcements from showing up. Alright, we can build a... let me have a look here. We can build a tower here. It's not really a great tower position though, so I'll just use that one to gain supplies for now. Alright, you guys may resume firing. This actually ended up being a pretty good item to have here. But yeah, as they just stagger in a little bit at a time, it really does make it a lot easier dealing with them this way. I think at no point so far has the bounce of power actually dipped out of our favor. Make no mistake though, their forces were definitely stronger than ours. If we hadn't controlled large army, this battle outcome would have been very different. Might have still been able to win, but you know, by slowing down the pace of the battle. Basically, the quicker the battle goes, the more that is the advantage of the AI. Especially in a minor siege where, if you're the defender, the longer the battle goes on, the more supplies you get. Supplies are essentially a free balance of power. And then the longer the towers shoot. And when it comes to cinch, the more times you get to use your barrier. All ways of just taking little bits of free balance of power here and there. Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going to hold this position for long, but we'll see how we go. Might be best just to build tier 1 towers. Because I'm just not sure how long I'm going to hold it. I'm going to build some barricades here to just try to delay them from recapping this point just as long as possible. Doesn't matter if that position gets recaptured. Alright, we got another dipshit lord coming in. Okay, we're getting hit by their stuff there. So popping this down now isn't going to do anything when you've got no reserves left. Good, sort that out. Yeah, coming in to get that. I'm glad I didn't build anything on that particular point. But these positions will start shooting in a moment. They're not going to do tons of damage, but it's better than nothing. Get you out of there. About to lose your barrier. So just saving the magic for Infernal Gateway. There's not really a good opportunity to use it right now, but eventually there might be. Trying to position them. I just won't do it. I wanted to shoot that, but I don't know, the tower's going to do it. Good. Oh, we must have lost another unit. Okay, bring him in. Like I said before, we want to prioritize the garrison units. These ones here to take the damage, so that his army's in good enough shape to take the fight to them afterwards. Which, actually, that also includes this one here. That's part of the garrison.
This world is a game. The Grand Steamer's blessing.
Just waiting for a clear opportunity to come out over here to go and cap something else. Maybe I'd come up this way. Just not sure. But yeah, holding on to this one here is pretty important. But yeah, mammoth incoming. Everyone's back on firing at will. Still got this, haven't used it once yet. Just haven't really seen a good opportunity to do it. Because the AI is very good at dodging it. If I pop it down there, they'll just dodge it. I don't want it to go to waste. There's not that much reinforcements left. Maybe I should just use it. It doesn't matter if this one here dies. Okay, try to get this one back over this way. That mammoth isn't going to do much. Yeah, so I really want to use this. I don't want it to go to waste, but they've got to be pinned down first. Because the AI is just really good at dodging it. Good, another mammoth gone. Alright, we got him coming over here. It also really needs to be used on infantry. It's not great against trolls. It's not terrible. It doesn't look like we're going to need another infernal gateway. This is just all... Okay, here's something. Those... Oh man, on a unit of marauders. What a waste. Because they're busy at the moment. They're kind of pinned down. But at the same time, what a waste. Alright, I might pop it down on this. Because I think the army losses is like any second now. And even if we just do a little bit of damage, it's better than nothing. But maybe I should have used it earlier against those marauders that were bothering me.
The Wind Watcher schemes. Pick them apart.
Oh, we got trolls bashing through there. Okay, we should be able to handle them. But yeah, we're a bit obstructed. Just don't be standing on there when it gets destroyed. It just disrupts them a lot. Looks like they're trying to shoot the actual barricade there, which is stupid. Oh, you gotta love how this barricade here protecting this point is tethered to this position. Yeah, really good planning there. Alright, you come in. Go take that. I was just waiting for a good opportunity to come in here without getting wrecked. But yeah, they actually broke through this. How about that? There's only a handful of units left to come in. So far, we've eliminated more than 2,500 of their troops. Yeah, get back over here. Get that one to go hold on to that position. Because this one here, like I said, is more important. Alright, we got plenty of supplies. Let's upgrade that one.
Succumb to my gaze.
So far, so good. Yeah, we don't want this one here getting wrecked as part of the army. So we need to just sit there, just don't let them recap it. Yep, all this is going fine though. So I would cast another spell, we just don't need to. There's no great casts to be made. Just because we've got the magic doesn't mean we have to use it. Oh yeah, good job. Yeah, shooting at the barricade here from the worst possible angle. Good job. Alright, those trolls actually might be a problem. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can give these guys some assistance. Might be better to charge into those marauders because you just can't really do much about the trolls. But the Lord of Change definitely can.
Changing ways. Shred them to ribbons.
And doesn't matter, there's the army losses we want. Without all of their reinforcements even needing to come in. And with only 2 garrison units getting wiped out. Good stuff. The main thing with this one is just to calmly allow them to just waste their own potential by sending in waves of units rather than sending in one consolidated force to go in and try to capture this point here. Like if they sent all of the mammoths in all at once, that would have been pretty dangerous, but they didn't do that. They sent them in one at a time. And our army basically took no damage. Did take a little bit, like this one here took some damage, but the garrison took the brunt of the damage. And we're done. So yeah, they definitely were stronger than us. And it's all just about really identifying when is a good time to use not control army and when it isn't. Because sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This was a good opportunity because it was worth not having those additional units of mine in to make sure that they don't have their extra troops. And you have to weigh that. Sometimes you want to have your entire army all at once. It depends on what reinforcements you have and what they have. But yeah, basically no damage done to the main army. And you're probably, yeah, your finances are fine. Probably best to go with replenishment so that you can go out and finish them off.
Lives are irrelevant.
So looking at this guy here, he gained 5 levels up. It's pretty good. Get yourself your immortality. And let me just check. I always like to check this. With since you've got the oh, you don't have one. You don't have a chromatic tome. Oof. Yeah, sometimes you could just not get one. Sometimes you get 3. Sometimes you get none. Yeah. Okay. That's the best item for Zinch. Really, really good item. That if you want to get unlimited magic in all of your armies, you need the chromatic tome. But yeah, you've got a. You should be able to... Oh, you were recruiting heaps. You should be able to sally out here and beat all of them. That shouldn't be a problem. And then once you've beaten them, come back over here and then this one shouldn't really do much to you. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you. And we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.